Well, here we are, episode 102, January the 7th, the Friday, and we are looking at today those New Year's resolutions for 2022 and beyond that you've gone ahead and already set for yourself, counting those blessings and going ahead and looking at a study today about altered anxiety and perception of it. Let's dive in. Well, thanks for listening today, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so I know that this content is the content that you want to come back to each and every week. So today we're looking at New Year's resolutions, and here we are 7 days into 2022. Now, when you're listening to this, it might be a different day, but think back to the beginning of January here. It's one of those opportunities that each and every year we come to say we have resolutions. There are those things that we want to go ahead and change about ourselves. There's those things that we want to go ahead and make different. Maybe it's a resolution that didn't quite make it last year, and we're going to put that on the list yet for another day. But truly, is it working? And so that's what we're going to look at today. It's taking those resolutions and taking them to the next level. Because when we look at it, we're looking at what exactly we are looking at changing. See, it's always a perception that change has to occur. Change is better. Change is healthier. Change makes you lose 10 pounds. Change is that which we need each and every day. But truly, how grateful are you for what you have? How grateful are you that, right now, I am in a state of health. I am not in the hospital. I am able to walk. I am able to talk. We take those things for granted. We take those little blessings that we take each and every day with a breath or a blink, that it just comes with each day. But really, if we are to acknowledge even the smallest miracles in our life, our ability to walk across the room, our ability to sing, even though not the best on key, it's still abilities there that we have. But are we looking at strengthening those abilities there, or trying to find those deficits, those pitfalls, those shortcomings that have to go ahead and change? See, when it comes to change, all too often we look at those shortcomings instead of being fulfilled with what we have. And so that's where I want you to truly look at today in 2022, coming out of another year of a pandemic. What are those things that you're most appreciative towards? Those of faith, we would tend to say, what are those blessings that have been given to us by God? And so as we look at them, can we acknowledge them? Can we acknowledge them by sitting down, journaling, writing them out, putting together a top 10 list, top 25? Could you even name 100? It's one of those that you go ahead and look at what happens. The thing is, that's taking a snapshot of today, right now, in your head. Those memories that you're recalling, those things that you see. But will you remember that on January 23rd? What about April 17th? November 6th? See, they change. And our acknowledgments change. And so if each and every day you had just 3 things that you could look at, 3 things that you were grateful for, 3 things that you would acknowledge, they've shown in clinical studies, it makes a difference. It makes a difference because we're acknowledging the positive as compared to being so overwhelmed by the negative. haven't lost the 10 pounds yet. I haven't been able to meet up with my friends because of lockdowns. I haven't, but instead, it's changing to what you do have. So I want to encourage you. Part of this podcast is that self-help, self-improvement component. I want to encourage you to take the next step. Consider journaling or writing down just 3 positives at the end of the day. What were 3 things that you acknowledged? 3 blessings, 3 miracles, 3 examples of where you made a difference, where you can truly see maybe God's glory. So in all of that, that would happen on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday. I would encourage you to try this for the next month. Try writing down 3, but on the 7th day, give yourself a day of rest. A day of rest that is of review. Look back on the past 6 days, those 18 positives, those blessings, those things that you acknowledged on that day. Circle 3. Acknowledge 3 of them. 3 of them that truly made a difference in that week. So each week you acknowledge 3. At the end of the month, you have acknowledged 12 most important miracles, blessings, positives in your life. Without doing this exercise, more than likely it's going to be like last Tuesday night's dinner. You don't remember what you had. You don't remember what you did. Make it stand out. Make it be different. Make 2022 a different year, not just of resolutions that don't happen. Because all too often, the gym memberships fade by March 1st. The acknowledgement to talk to family or friends goes by the wayside in the busyness of life. That 10 pounds was gained and achieved, but guess what? 2 pounds came back this month. So instead, I really encourage you, focus on the positives. Focus on those things in your life. And if you're a Christian, give God the glory. If you're of faith, give God the glory, because it's through him that blessings can be made. Now be sure to click on the next part of this episode in the upper right corner of your screen. Your clicks and your opinions matter to me. See you at the next segment.